Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is the City of Heroes private server, a Let's Play where we are playing our Scrapper, a natural super reflex martial arts scrapper, actually martial arts super reflex. We have 38,000 total experience that we have gained over the course of our last 14 levels, and we have earned 166,061 influence. So what we're going to be doing now is starting a new mission. We completed our story arc with the water department, where we saved the sewers from the Vajaloks, and our current contact, Lorenzo da Costa, told us to come here and defeat an Archon, is that his name? Archon Manuela, and his guards, but we're also going to have to stop them from escaping, and if I don't, supposedly the mission is a failure. So this is interesting. It'll be interesting to see what we have to do. So the offices are in disarray, but someone made an effort to make the place habitable. In its current condition, it's an excellent staging area. I don't know how habitable this looks. The columns are all cracked. So this hopefully won't be so bad. It's fifth column or council rather than Vajalok, so we should be able to kick these guys' butts pretty quickly. They shouldn't be anywhere near as rough as the Vajaloks, because they're not resistant to our abilities. This guy's a lieutenant, and I have ranged defense, which should help me against all the guns. What's going on here? Why are these things looking like they're this is the same problem I was having last time. They look like they're being recharged. They look like they're recharging, but it says they haven't. And I wonder if that means the server's having problems. They just said down here 6,000 people are online at once, so the servers are pretty much at capacity, I think. So let's see, there's got to be more guys around here. In an area this big, there's got to be more spawns. I mean, there are 3. Jeez, the columns keep getting in my way. Let's just try to zoom in a little bit. Okay. Miss! Alright. But notice, I just got a badge, probably from taking a bunch of hits. Marauder, you've inflicted 100,000 points of damage on your foes. Excellent. I think there is one for doing 1,000,000 too. And then like for 100,000,000 or something. Scrappers are really good at getting those badges because we do tons of damage. Okay, there's nothing down here. Yeah, as I do these, the layout of the areas sort of, the layout of these offices, these MC Escher offices, is sort of coming back to me little by little. And there are some guys. That's Lieutenant and a minion. So we'll take the minion out first. Wow. Taking 5 blows to take a minion out now. These guys shouldn't have any resistance to me. I mean, the boss, their lieutenant might, but the minions shouldn't. But let's take a look. Let's compare like how many times I have to take a knee in this mission versus against the Vajaloks. I haven't had to do it once yet. And if anything, it'll be for the endurance rather than for the health, right? Because my health is holding up just fine. And there's an elevator. Don't let Archon Manuela escape. So he's just the one I have to stop. And my recollection is if he gets to the elevator, right, you're screwed. And I think when we used to do this on team missions, we used to position somebody by the elevator. I guess I gotta go to the elevator. We used to position somebody by the exit so that when they tried to run by you, they could stop them. Preferably somebody with knockdown or a hold or knockback or, you know, something like a controller or something. So what's going to happen is, I think what's going to happen is when I get to him, instead of fighting me, he's going to try to run. But we'll see. So he's talking. No, these are just the buckshots. So that's a patrol. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's another one. These guys are buckshots. I believe a lot of them, shotgun is cone AoE, so I may not have defense against them at all. Oh crap, is he leaving? He left. He went around the other way, I didn't even see him. Holy crap. So we failed. That's ridiculous. I didn't even see him there. My gosh. Well, Archon Manuela is still on the streets. Oh well. Oh yes, guys. This is what I wanted. The Bonefire arc. This used to be pretty much the first arc that you could get into in City of Heroes. Hey there, Silver Phoenix. I heard a bad rumor today. It seems one of the Skull leaders, Marrow Snap, oh yes, Marrow Snap, I remember him, is leading a bunch of guys into a known Hellion hideout. I'm afraid a conflict like that could spill over into the streets. We need some heroes, some hero presence down there to stop the gang war. Yes, guys, the Bonefire arc. Sweet. This is the one I wanted. I remember this arc. So, the Bonefire arc is really interesting and fun. It's Hellions and Skulls. It's the last time pretty much you're going to deal with Hellions and Skulls in the game. And I don't know, I have these great memories of it. I got so owned in the Marrow Snap mission. Marrow Snap kicked my butt so bad. I had to get a team. I think he was just a boss. He wasn't an arch villain or anything. He might be an elite boss in this one, which is going to be pretty brutal. And we might have to take a bunch of lucks. But the Bonefire arc is pretty cool. And I think it's about 7 parts. And so I get to start it now. And this is what I've been really trying to get into the whole time. I kept talking about the Bonefire arc. The Bonefire arc, well, here it is. We're in it. One of the things that I like about the story arcs now is they tell you, like, right away that you're in that arc. In the past, you didn't know that you had started a story arc. You didn't see the little book icon. You didn't have a little name, Bonefire, you know, as the storyline and everything. It just was a mission. And then there was another mission about that, and another mission, and all of a sudden you realized you were on a story arc, you know. But now, they actually show you that you're in a story arc, which is pretty cool. You can see how nice and quick it is to move through Atlas Park with Super Jump. Alright, back to combat jumping, and in we go. So arrest all gang members and look for clues. If it's Marrow Snap, I think he's actually toward the front 1/3 of the mission. But we'll see. There he is! Oh, yes! Right there at the beginning. And my recollection is I came in here and I got my butt absolutely handed to me. Not this time, guys. We got him. We're gonna kick his butt. He's just a bone daddy, pretty much. We should be able to take him. Now that I know what I'm doing. One of these for good measure. Yep, we got him. Crane kick. Thunder kick. You're done. I'm like, that guy killed me like 3 times before I went to get help. when I was, I don't know, a level 11 scrapper. And I did not know what I was doing, and I didn't know how to fight bosses. So we got Marrow Snap. Excellent. Yeah, people used to hate this mission because he was so tough. Like, not anymore, now that I know what I'm doing. And there's Hellions, right? And let's get them. By the way, Bonefire was actually easier than a standard Vajalock spawn. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Cool. Fallen Buckshot. Hand Grenade. That's an AoE. Let's get out of the burn. Oh. Jeez. These guys are no joke. I mean, they're not Vajalock, but they are no joke. Look how much I've got to pound on this guy. At least I got out of the burn patch this time. I'm still burning, but I got out of the burn patch. So there's skulls up there, but there's also a bunch over there. Interesting. I thought I saw some guys in here too. Fallen Buckshot. Get out of the burn patch. Jeez. Man. Does huge amounts of damage. And I'm missing. Wow. My gosh, this guy is taking tons of damage. Oh, get out of the burn patch again. Jeez. That thing is brutal. Wow. Yep, the puberty levels. It is so rough without your single and dual origin enhancers. If you don't have them all, and it's really hard to be able to afford them all. And there's a patrol coming, so I need to get her fast. Gosh. Wow. This has really gotten rough. Okay, so we're going to rest, and then we're going to take out these guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no. We're not going to do it that way. Let's move around. See if I can just aggro one or two of them. And pull. Yeah, I don't know what is up with these missions where they're all like +1. Marrow Snap wasn't himself. He was even level to me. God, I'm missing them. They never miss me. Jeez. It's not true. It just feels like it. Ouch. Very close to level 15 now. So that was 19 damage. What's the base? 21. So they have a little bit of resistance. So that's part of the problem. Alright, let's see. Can we pull these guys? This is definitely a tough mission, and I can see why I kept getting smacked around in it, because it's not standard, right? These, like, having a group of them walking around, that's, you get caught by that, you know, not expecting it, just expecting these static, you know, 3 minion spawns, and all of a sudden there's like a group of 5 of them walking around, and if you're standing there when they start walking by, they're going to all aggro to you, and you're going to get swarmed. And not something a beginning player would necessarily be ready for. Certainly I wasn't. And there's the little patrolling guys. Or girls. Or one guy, one girl. I keep missing with crane kick, even though I've got the accuracy enhancers on it. I mean, I know there's like a 90% chance to hit with it. Gosh. Alright, that's more like it. Here we go. That's it. Okay. So what is that? Safe? Is there anything to find over here? We need the cause of the gang war, so we gotta look for clues. Alright. Okay, so now these guys are my level. It's a little more reasonable. Come on, let's do some knockback. Nope. And of course, buckshots are doing AoE, which means I don't have defense against them. And the slicer should be no problem. Oh, he's still alive? Gosh. Jeez. And Jawbreaker. So these are 2 lieutenants. I thought they were bosses. Maybe because I'm solo. Alright, I'm gonna do practice brawler just to make sure they don't mez me. And in we go. Actually, let's do that. In we go. They're just lieutenants, so I should be able to get them without too much trouble. Yeah, this is an interesting story arc, so I'm glad we're on it. And you can see, like, look at the difference between a yellow lieutenant and an orange lieutenant. The orange lieutenants had my health down to here. 2 yellow lieutenants can't even do anything to me. Look at that. What a difference. What was killing me was that burn patch that those guys were throwing down. This reminds me of when the game launched, right? Oh yes, level 15, excellent. This reminds me of when the game launched. The developers freaked out and massively nerfed burn tankers, right? These are tankers, fire tankers that can throw down a burn patch. And the reason they massively nerfed them, here's the safe that we're looking for. The reason they massively nerfed them is because the first person to level 40, and the guy did it like 48 hours after the game came out, he was level 40, was a burn tanker. And they decided to nerf it because of that. So in terms of clues, what do we got? A robe of cold comfort. There's a mystical robe crafted by the enchantress Yanamari. Carries a unique mystical signature. Wonder what that has to do with anything. And now we have a -1 lieutenant. So again, with Marrow Snap at the front, and all the yellows at the beginning, and now down to whites, and now basically blues. Oh, I'm sorry, never mind. I was going to say this was a front-loaded mission, but maybe not. Because these guys are lower level to me because this guy's like white to me as a lieutenant because I just leveled. Okay. So I guess not. I remember having so much trouble in this mission when I was a noob. And I can see why. It's tough for someone who's not used to the game. I mean, some of the stuff in those earlier sections would have been brutal. And I know Marrow Snap kicked my butt more than once. I think I died 2 or 3 times with inspirations and everything because I didn't know what I was doing, and I got absolutely smacked. Arrest all gang members, so there's got to be some left. There's one. Why are you blowing... Why are you, like, lighting the office? These guys took over this building, right? Took over this warehouse. Why would you light... Why would you burn the thing you took over? You're burning down your own house. Unless the skulls are trying to take it over and the Hellions are trying to burn it down, I don't know. Who am I missing? I thought I saw some guys over here. I don't see anybody over here. Oh, there he is. That's the guy I'm missing. Fallen buckshot. Ouch. Actually, not ouch. He just knocked me down. And this should take him out. And we're done with the mission. Good deal. And we'll head out to Alice Park. That was neat. And we're now on the Bonefire arc. I'm really happy about this. Because now that we're on the arc, we can't outlevel it. I'm going to, again, go back to 0 XP as soon as we talk to our contact, Lorenzo. And you can now see, look at all these guys turned inactive because we're now level 15. And we're going to talk to him. We get a clue. And he says his cloak clearly has some sort of mystical power. I wonder what the Hellions are going to do with it. It sounds like my suspicions are correct. The skulls are looking to increase their turf. This could be bad. You're a good gal, Silver Phoenix. Available missions, Bonefire. If you'd like to take that strange cloak to Azuria. Okay. So we'll take the cloak to Azuria to see what she can make of it. And while we're here, we'll talk to Miss Liberty, and we will level up. Get some new slots. So I tend to like to do that, you know, like I went backwards to get some height. So there's a lot of little tricks to using super jump to gain altitude, even when you're like just on the street, like doing this. And now you can gain. Now we've gained really good altitude. So there's all kinds of ways to do it so that you can keep gaining altitude like that, which is pretty cool. I absolutely love it. Super jump is my favorite power. Alright guys, let's talk to Azuria. That one we need to remember to turn our XP off. Not earning XP. My friend Delirium looks like she's on again, or maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Global friends, yeah. Hasn't sent me any tells. Private messages will come through there, so okay. Let's talk to Azuria. Oh, Silver Phoenix, it's you. Yes, it's me again. We need your help desperately. One of our enchantresses, Yanamari, has been kidnapped by the Hellion. She's being held in an abandoned office. You better take this extra emergency teleporter in case Yanamari needs it. Okay. King's Row. One of the little tricks is you can kind of do that. You can go pretty quickly. I don't tend to like to do it, but a lot of people do. Alright. So we need to go back to the train station. So let's gain some height. Not that we needed it, really. Hit the tree. I'm still way out of practice with super jump. King's Row. Back to King's Row. Oh, we missed the train too. Alright, so we're going to defeat a gang leader and rescue a Yanamari, and then we will stop for tonight. So back to King's Row. And off we go. Get some altitude. Because you can go a little farther if you have altitude. You can also use fire escapes to gain altitude. Like this. Oops, missed it. Again, out of practice. Very out of practice. Certainly much faster than doing it without. Super jump is so much fun. We're in High Park. What is this? Clockwork Paladin. Defeat the Clockwork Paladin. Optional. Free the Shining Stars. Where the heck is that? I have no idea. Where is he? The Shining Stars. Huh. I don't know. Must be like an event. Not doing that right now. We're doing the Bonefire arc. Okay. So it's cold in here. The building's hasn't been heated since it went out of business years ago. So we're level 15 now. Oh, I didn't level up. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Alright, well, we'll do this and then we'll level up. Buckshot. It's just slots, so it's not like we're missing an extra power. Ugh. Come on. How many misses can I have here? And that should take care of him. Nope. There we go. Now we got a lot of enhancements. Let's see. This is a haste device recharge enhancer. Very nice. Let's throw this on Crane Kick. This will make it recharge in almost a second faster. And then this is an accuracy enhancement, which we can throw on Storm Kick. And then we can pull this off. And then we have a heal, which we can put here, and that will increase our healing regeneration rate from 40% to 46%, which is not too bad. And then we can put that in there, and that's it. Sweet. So we got some free DOs. That's pretty nice. So we need to find the Mystic. My guess is we don't need to go all over the place in here because she's going to be at the end, right? She's not going to be on the first floor. She's going to be on the third floor or whatever the last floor is. Alright. In here. How are we doing on rewards? We're just getting influence. Blood Brother Chopper. Oh god, burn again. These burn patches are brutal. 72 damage from a single hit from a minion? Grief. Look at this. These orange buckshots are brutal. even when you walk right out of the burn patch, it still does like 30 or 40 damage to you over time, if not more. Another burn patch. Gosh. And he knocked me down. And that is why burn tankers got nerfed. Because they were knocking people down in flames. It wasn't PvP, right? It was the villains. But what people were doing is what tankers were doing is they were going into hazard zones. They were gathering up like 30 or 40 mobs with taunt before taunt had a hard cap on it. And then they were like going into a dumpster, you know, like an actual dumpster. And they were, once they were in the dumpster, they were inaccessible, and they were throwing burn patches all around the dumpster. And then they were just taunting things into the burn patches, and they were basically invulnerable and just wiping everything out. And a couple of them one of them got to level 40, which was the level cap when the game first launched on the second day. Or the first day, or maybe it was like the early access or something. And yeah, the devs panicked and they and they nerfed burn really hard. One of the first things they did to it was they made it basically a reverse taunt, so that anything in a burn patch reacts exactly the way I do and runs the heck away, which the tankers, of course, hated, but makes perfect sense. And after all, it's what I do, right? And there she is. And there's a boss. Let's take out everything else around here, just in case we have to, like, run out with her or something. I don't want to have to deal with mobs. Oh, with the burn. It's so brutal. And it's an AoE, so I have absolutely no defense against it. None, zero. Well, 1% or so with the combat jumping. Oh my gosh, how many times am I going to whiff this guy? Jeez. I love the sounds of the inspirations. They all sound different. You can tell exactly which one you took by the sound. It's really cool. Alright. You and me, buddy. Sizzle. What kind of a name is that? Sizzle. That's the end of you. You could help yourself, you know, mage. Clue found. Defeat the gang leader and guards. I can help you defeat these common thugs. Well, I hope you can. And what's his name? Burn Scar. Yeah, I remember him too. Come over here. That's it. You ready? Here we go. Nice. I like that. Oh, she's got him too. She has him mezzed. Excellent. Oh. She's kicking his butt. For once, an NPC actually doing something useful. The other one who used to be really useful, I can't remember which mission arc it was Fusionette. She was a blaster. She did a really good job. And that's that. We saved her. Very nice. Completed the mission. Well, guys, this has been pretty cool. We've started the Bonefire arc. We've done the first 2 parts. I'm pretty pleased with that. I think this is a good place to stop. So I'm going to level up. I'm not getting anywhere near this Clockwork Paladin. But I'm going to go to Blue Steel and level up. And then we will call it a night. One of these days I gotta go badge hunting in the lower level zones. But I'm not gonna make people watch that. I won't. Well, I guess I would say unless I thought people wanted to see it. I mean, maybe people want to know where the badges are or something. But, I love jumping from rooftop to rooftop. It is so much fun. That is so much fun. Best power in the game, guys. Train up to a new level of power. And let's see. This is finished. This is finished. Do we want to start working on health and stamina? Probably not yet. So let's go ahead and do Thunder Kick and Focus Senses. Alright. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time with City of Heroes.